Well, hello, my name is Heath Spencer. I'm the CEO of Traitware. Traitware is a simple, secure login that replaces usernames and passwords with a passwordless login and provides multi-factor authentication inherent in the process. I would just ask the question that you can answer in your own mind. At any given point, have you ever had password frustrations? So the problem we're solving is username and password login is a failure, and it's costing the world and businesses money and reputations. Our solution is a passwordless login that provides high-level security through multi-factor authentication inherent in the process while reducing friction for the user. So I'm going to be brave here, and I'm actually going to do a live demo of our login process. And to speed, things this way.
Move it.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it now. So a login with Traitware is accomplished by we register your mobile device or a tablet in a unique way that creates a mathematical representation of who you are. That's not putting any of your personal information at jeopardy. It's just a mathematical representation of who you are based on unique traits in your device, hence the name Traitware, that's part of you and becomes, in essence, a live biometric. It's constantly changing as you use your device, is this mathematical representation. I can work right on my mobile device and still have multi-factor authentication from the mobile, which is a unique thing to our process. Some of the other authenticators that are out there, if you want to work on your mobile, you wouldn't have multi-factor authentication from the same device that you're authenticating from. To work on a desktop or a laptop, what I would do is select the account in my app that I want to sign in with, and then authenticate to the app. So I actually have to authenticate to the authenticator. I'm using a biometric feature to do that. You can use a knowledge factor or a biometric or those layered on top of each other. To log into the website, I just scan the QR code, and it's going to log me into the website. In this is an e-commerce based store. I could actually do a transaction confirmation. If I check out, it's going to send me a transaction review inside my app. So I can review that transaction and either accept or decline it through a tap to accept or decline, can confirm that, and then it's going to ship me my coffee.
And for those of you online that might not be seeing Heath working on his phone, he actually scanned his QR code on the screen.
And accepted or declined the transaction confirmation for that type of a login. So why Traitware? For the human to system authentication, right? So there's different endpoints within systems. There's machine to machine communications, and then there's human to machine. Traitware fits anywhere that a human needs to log in on any type of platform, whether it's directly to a service provider, a server environment, whatever it needs to be. We can reduce the friction at login. We reduce credential management. We entirely eliminate credential phishing for social engineering to get your credentials, because there isn't any credentials to steal. They're gone. It ties the user to the login, meaning I can't loan out my credentials to someone else. I need to be in front of the screen to log in with our technology, or I need to authenticate to my mobile device to log in. I can't give someone else my login to the MLS, right, and loan it out to somebody else because it's with me always, right? I have to be in front of it. We provide multi-factor authentication inherent in the login through our process, and happy to share more how we achieve that at a later date and time if you want to know more of the engineering aspect side of it. But where people are choosing multi-factor authentication, only 28% of the population is choosing MFA or two-step authentication. And so we're still experiencing a new breach almost every week in the news right now, right? Because credential-based breaches are still the #1 reason for a breach. So we have plenty of integrations, whether you're building on a WordPress website that's over 30% of the content management providers in the world today, or you've got a application that has SAML at the front door of it, or OpenID Connect, or depending on the type of integration you need, plug into that. We even have the libraries built for people that have an existing mobile app that want our technology in their existing mobile app. We can stick the Traitware-enabled login in an existing mobile app and then power their service that way for secure logins. We can do white labeled, branded, any of that stuff. Traitware applies to any login that's username and passwords. 87% of US adults, and this is growing daily, have a smartphone and that are internet enabled. And that's a Verizon study, not our study. Recent accomplishments, we have monthly recurring revenue generating from a WordPress plugin that's in the WordPress marketplace. We have some enterprise deployments and have, in the last 6 weeks, entered 5 new NDAs and are starting 4 new proof of concepts for enterprise deployments this month. And we had our first patent issued on Christmas Day this last December, which was exciting. And we have 6 more that are pending and that we think we'll at least get 3 more of those. This chart just gives some examples of other authenticators that are out there. We are as secure or more secure than the highest security you can get with an RSA token that's doing a highly encrypted one-time passcode. Dramatically easier for the user to experience a login. If one of you wants to sign an NDA, I can disclose one of the proof of concepts we're in right now. The decision maker in that company specifically canned their Duo project to go with ours to replace their system admins are carrying around 4 separate RSA tokens each. And so we're going to replace each one of those with the Traitware login. And that is what Traitware is in a short pitch.